21 Summer is a big hit for Brothers Osborne, and it was written by the two brothers, John and TJ, along with co-writer Craig Wiseman. The song is in the key of D. Acoustic part is pretty straightforward. Just got key of D chords and a really basic strum pattern to get us through the whole thing. The electric guitar part is not going to be terribly difficult to get our fingers on. Like, say, Stay a Little Longer was another one from Brothers Osborne, and that was just had a very advanced solo in it that was difficult, even just getting our fingers on it. This one's not difficult in that sense, but John Osborne, the lead guitar player, is a fantastic player, and the difficulty or the challenge is going to be to get our guitar to sound and to feel like he's got it feeling on that recording. So we're going to talk about tone and some of the subtleties that he's using to get that sound. In this tutorial, we're going to go over the rhythm guitar part on the acoustic guitar. And there's really three forms or three chord progressions that we're going to need to go over. So let's start with the intro and the verse and get our fingers on the chords. You can kind of hear this high A note pretty clearly on that recording. So we're going to play the verses with this form of a D chord instead of this. This is a standard D, right? We're going to use that later. But for the verses, we're going to use this. Open D, that's the 2nd fret of G, 3rd fret of B, 5th fret of high E. Now that's going to be a little bit awkward if you've never played that shape before, and there's, nothing wrong with just playing a standard D chord there either. It's not wrong, but if we really want to get the sound that we hear on that record, we can play it like that. Okay, then we're going to want a G chord, standard G chord, that's 3rd fret of low E, 2nd, open, open. We'll play 3rd of B, 3rd of high E. For B minor 7s, we'll leave that open E sus in there. So we've got 2nd fret of A, open D, 2nd fret of G, 3rd fret of D, open high E. I'm just going to do bar, having kind of equal distribution in velocity as we're striking the downstrokes and upstrokes for this intro. Then we'll move to a G chord. Then we're going to go into the verse. And when we go into the verse, we are going to kind of slip into more of a musical strum pattern of down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, accenting that downstroke there. Okay, so let's go through a verse. Starting on this D chord. D. Now we're going to go to a G. Now a B minor. The lead guitar comes in here to a G, and the verse starts here. All right, a lot of cool stuff happening on the electric guitar here, as you'd imagine, from John Osborne, who's really a fantastic player. Sounds to me like he was using a Bigsby, which is this whole thing. Lets you kind of, it functions like a whammy bar, just fluctuate the pitch up and down just a little bit. We've got a lot of delay, and at a couple points you'll hear us talk through some specifics where it sounds like most delay pedals will have a feedback knob, and if you're in the studio you can automate this. It's a little harder if you're live, but you can just physically crank up that feedback knob and kind of get this endless sound going on that you can hear a couple times, especially in the intro and the outro. So let's start with that. Let's talk about the intro. It sounds like this. All right, I've got my bridge pickup on here. All right. So finger position is going to be important here because we need to make this shape, but then we need to be able to do the walk down at the end to the A. We're just going to come up here, which is 12, 12, 14 of G, B, and high E. The last part that we've got to learn here is the bridge, and once we learn it, we're going to play the progression 3 times, and we just have a slight variation or two. So let's get our fingers on it. This is how it goes after the first chorus. 1, 2, 3. Go.